I just love coming here. I love going to schools. I just want to do my job as High Commissioner and talk about how great it is to study in Canada. So I'll do that in just a second. But more importantly, I will share a few reflections. I recall the last engagement I had here a couple of years ago for one of these ceremonies. It was a great opportunity to acknowledge some incredible success on the part of some incredible students. And still today, I talk about these examples of excellence in education here at this school. Rather than read a scripted speech, I wanted just to share a few very, very personal reflections. These are things that have worked for me. If I was sitting with one student just sharing some advice, it would be along the following lines, not in any particular order. Think big, take risks, get out of your comfort zone. It's very difficult to do that, but when you do that, you almost never look back. You gotta stop in order to keep going. Sometimes it's important to just stop for a moment, look at what you have around you, focus on what you're doing now, and take time to really reflect on where you want to be. Third thing is, I refer to this as resilience. The one thing I've realized is we don't train resilience through adversity as well. It's more like you just experience a challenging situation. It could be a setback. Fourth, learn from your mistakes. Totally fine to make mistakes. Fifth, extracurricular activities. You're all doing them, whether it's at school or outside of school. But you also want that street smart beyond the book smart. And the only way to get that is by engaging in as many things outside of your academic pursuits. Mentors. If you don't have a mentor, you should get one. Health and family, I believe, come first above everything else. So take the time to also enjoy the moments you have as students together, because they won't last forever. And you want to really cherish those moments as well. Paying it forward, giving back. Finally, just last week I was in Bhutan, and the former Prime Minister of Bhutan, I spent some time with him, and we were talking about gross national happiness, among other things. And he left me some really interesting reflections. He was saying, okay, where do we want to be at 65 or at 60 or a few years from now? You think a little bit about, where do you want to be after graduating from university, or just 5 years down the road, or 3 years down the road, or whatever it might be? Are you doing what you need to do now in order to get there? Let me close by congratulating all of the recipients for the Governor's Awards. That role that you play as student leaders, I think, is really critical in shaping where the school goes, what the student body does, representing interests. Honored to be here. I hope to be invited back, and to the parents and the faculty. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for listening, and congratulations on the success. This is only the beginning of some amazing stories that the future has to offer. Thank you very much.